So today I wanted to break down crow pose. So crow is kind of the first arm balance in yoga. So it's also one a lot of my students struggle with. So I'm going to break this down and hopefully it's helpful. So there are a couple of ways that you can enter crow, but kind of let's start with the most basic, right? So what you're going to do is come to a very deep squat, right? Heels turn in, toes turn out. And that way your hands are kind of naturally already in between your legs. So you're going to plant your hands, you're going to lift your bottom up, turn your feet in, and try and get your knees into your armpits. Now in the beginning, most people's knees are going to be outside of their arm, and that's okay. So just kind of the goal moving forward is to get your knees into the armpit on the back of your tricep, right? Won't happen first try, but that's okay. So you're going to lift those knees up, plant your hands, and then from here you're going to lean forward. So see, as I lean forward, my arms bend about 90 degrees. My booty is still lifted up in the air, right? So that's what you want to think, chaturanga arms, elbows bend 90 degrees, because what you're doing is creating a shelf to rest your knees. So once you're here, weight shifts forward, gaze somewhere in front of your hands, but out, don't look straight down. You want to look out, so maybe you lift one leg, rock back, lift the other leg, rock back, right? When you're ready to try it, rack those triceps in, lift those knees up, booty stays lifted, and feet come up, right? So while you're here, think about lifting, so really pulling that belly button back towards the spine, lift, lift, lift. When you've had enough, exhale slowly lowers you back down. Right? So a lot of people, myself included, have a fear of falling on their face. So what you can do is grab a block. So I'll show you from the front and then from the side. So the front, you're going to try and rest your forehead on the block. So it takes that fear away. And you are going to kind of have to play around with it, right? So plant your hands. Sometimes it helps if you come up on your tiptoes, right? Wrap those triceps in, wrap your elbows in, lift your bottom up, exhale, lean forward, right? Rest your head on the block, and then work on lifting those feet up. So let me show you from the side. Right, so triceps wrap in, lift those knees up, exhale, hinge forward, lift those feet, right? So by using the block, you can focus more on your arm and knee placement and less about worrying about busting your face, right? And then you get used to the leaning forward sensation, and then you can eventually remove the block. So another thing, if you can't quite get your knees up there, again, grab some yoga blocks. If you've got really thick books, that's helpful. Make sure if they have a paper cover, you remove the cover, right? I've slipped because I just grabbed a book off the shelf and didn't even think about it and slipped on the cover. So blocks, you're going to rest your feet on the blocks. This helps lift your hips up, so it makes it easier to get those knees into the armpits because they're so high already, right? Knees up, bottom up, lean forward. So you can lift one foot, exhale, rock back, inhale, lift the other foot, exhale, rock back, and if you'd like to do both, right? Exhale, rock back. All right, So that is crow pose. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.